Hello friends, hope you all are doing well. Myself Anurodh Ankit. Today we are going to discuss the solutions to the exercise question provided to you on partnership. The concept part we have already discussed in the last class. So now we will directly move towards the question. Question number 1. A began a business with rupees 450 and was joined afterwards by B with rupees 300. When did B join if the profits at the end of the year were divided in the ratio 2:1? Whatever the question comes in the partnership, we have to keep two things in our mind, which I have already told you in the last class, that the profit will be distributed in the ratio of their investment if other things remains the same. Means the time period are the same. If the time period is not the same, we try to make the time period in a same frame. Okay, so for this question, here is your A and here is the B. A began a business with rupees 450. Okay, so the capital invested by A is 450 and was joined afterward by B with rupees 300. So B has invested how much? 300. When did B join? We don't know. If the profits at the end of the year were divided in the ratio 2:1, means A was there in the business for the entire year, means for 12 months. So it will be 450 into 12. Now B was there in the business for how many months? We don't know. So let's say B was there in the business for X months. So multiply it by X. So now the time period we have made it the same. Now this is the ratio in which the profit will be divided. Okay, so 450, just cancel it here. This will be 3 times and this will be 2 times. Cancel it by 150. Now you can write it 12 into 3 upon 2 into x is equal to 2 by 1, because this is the ratio of the profit. Profit ratio is given 2 by 1, and profit, we know that profit are distributed in the ratio of their investment if other conditions are the same. If the time period is not the same, we had made the time period same, and now the profit will be divided in the ratio 2:1. So 12 into 3 upon 2 into x is equal to 2. Now cancel it from here. So it will be 6 times. Now this 2, 3 times. Now x is equals to 9 months. Now wait here. X means here the option number A is given 9 months, but don't take option number A. This will be the wrong answer, because the question is demanding when did B join. So B was there in the business for 9 months. So when did B join? So B joined after 3 months. So the answer will be B, that is 3 months, not A. So just be cautious towards this type of question. Okay. Question number 2. Manoj got rupees 6,000 as his share out of the total profit of rupees 9,000. Means total profit was 9,000. Here Manoj got 6,000. So remaining Ramesh. So Ramesh will get how much amount? Ramesh will get 3,000. Now the profit of Ramesh is 3,000 and the profit of Manoj is 6,000. So their profit is in the ratio. Profit is in the ratio Manoj upon Ramesh. Manoj is to Ramesh. Profit in the ratio 2:1. 6,000 upon 3,000, 2:1. Now, if Manoj invested rupees 20,000 for 6 months, so here is your Manoj and here is your Ramesh. So Manoj invested 20,000 for 6 months, whereas Ramesh invested his amount for the whole year. We don't know how much amount was invested by Ramesh. Let's say X, and he was there in the business for whole year. So multiply it by 12. Now we have to calculate what is the amount invested by Ramesh. So here from this we can say that the profit is in the ratio 2:1, because here we have calculated that the Manoj got 6,000 out of the total profit and Ramesh got 3,000. So profit will be in the ratio 2:1. Now this value will be equivalent to 2 by 1. Now just cancel 6 from here. It will go in 2 times. Now cancel this 2 from here. It is 1,000. 10,000. Now 10,000 upon x equals 2 by 1. Now x is what? So here x will be 10,000 by 2, that is 5,000. Yes. But if Manoj invested rupees 20,000 for 6 months, whereas Ramesh invested his amount for the whole year. So here 20,000 for 6 months, so 20,000 into 6 is 2. Let's say the amount invested by Ramesh is X. So X, and this amount was there for the entire month, that is for 12 months. So now cancel from 6 to 12 two times. Now this will cancel it in 10,000. So now 10,000 upon X, that is Manoj upon Ramesh, that is equal to 2 by 1. Now from here cancel this 2 from this you will get 5,000. This is 5,000, not 50,000. 5,000. Now so X is 5,000. Okay. So the answer will be A, option number A. Now the third question. A, B, C invested capital in the ratio 2:3:5. A, B, C. And the timing of their investment being in the ratio 4:5:6. In what ratio would their profit be distributed? So if I will talk about profit, so I have told you one formula in partnership, that is profit is equal to time into investment. Okay. So what will be the profit of A? Time of A into investment of A. So here you can write that time period of A into investment by A is to time period by B, time period by B into investment by B is to time period by C into investment by C. So what is the time period by A? In the ratio 2, 3, 5, and sorry, this is the investment 2, 3, 5. And what is the time period? Time period 4:5:6. Now multiply. So you will get 8:15:30. So A is the answer. This is a very easy one. The simple profit is equal to time into investment formula you will apply here. Now the profit is equal to time into investment. So time ratio you know 4:5:6, and the investment ratio you know 2:3:5. From here we can calculate what is the profit ratio. So multiply time ratio time period into investment, that you will get the profit. So from there you will get the answer 8:15:30. I have taken one more question on this. Okay. Kishan and Nandan started a joint firm. Kishan investment was thrice the investment of Nandan. So can we denote K by Kishan and N by Nandan? So investment by Kishan, IK, and investment by Nandan, IN. So IK is to IN is how much? The P was thrice the investment of Nandan. So if Nandan is 1, Kishan will be 3, 3:1. And the period of his investment was 2 times the period of the investment of Nandan. Means TK and TN. Time period of Nandan and time period of Kishan. So time period of Nandan is 1. So time period of Kishan is 2, because it's telling here that 2 times the period of investment of Nandan, the investment of Kishan. Now Nandan got rupees 4,000 as a profit of his investment. Their total profit, if the distribution of profit is directly proportional to the period and amount. So we have to calculate the total profit. And here it is given that Nandan got 4,000 as his profit of investment. Okay. So K for Kishan and for Nandan. So in what ratio the profit will be divided? Profit will be divided in the ratio of investment. And here we know investment is 3:1, but the time period is not the same. So we have to make the time period same. So we will multiply here 3 into 2 equals to 1 into 1, because profit is equal to time into investment. So this is your investment and this is the time. This is your investment and this is the time. So 6:1 is the ratio in which the profit will be distributed. Now, out of this, if the total profit will be 7, if the ratio is 6:1, means total profit is 7. Now we have to find what is the actual number of total profit, what was the actual amount. Now in the question it is given that Nandan got rupees 4,000. So if the total profit was 7, Nandan got 1 and Kisan got 6. Now the actual profit Nandan got is 4,000. So it's 4,000 times. Now the total profit will be what? So it will also be 4,000 times, that is 28,000. Here we have directly calculated the total profit, or else you can calculate it. The 1 is equivalent to 4,000, means 4,000 times. So 6 will be equivalent to 6 into 4,000, that will be 24,000. Now add the profit of Kisan and Nandan, you will get the total profit. But these days the competition are quite tough, so you have to be smart enough while solving. So how to approach the calculation part? So this is the best way to apply. So the answer will be 28,000, option number A. Now the next question. A, B and C invested capital in the ratio 5:6:8. At the end of the business term, they received the profit in the ratio 5:3:12. Find the ratio of the time for which they contributed their capital. So here you have to find the ratio of TA:TB:TC. Now what is T? T is equal to P upon I, because I have told you profit is equal to time into investment, or investment or capital, whatever you say. So what will be time? Time is equal to profit upon investment. So TA is equivalent to PA upon IA is to PV upon IB is to PC upon IC. Now what is PA? So PA here is 5. So 5. What is PV? PV is 3. And what is PC? PC is 12. Now IA, investment by A, that is 5. So you will divide 5 upon 5, that is investment by B is 6 and investment by C is 8. Now 1 is to 1 by 2 is to 3 by 2. Now the ratio we got, TA is to TB is to TC. Time period of A is to time period of B is to time period of C is 1 is to 1 by 2 is to 3 by 2. Now this is in fraction. So this fraction should be converted in the whole number. So what you do? So here multiply all by 2, because here 2 is in the denominator. If it would be like 1 by 2 is to 1 by 4, 1. So here we will take the LCM of 2 and 4. So the LCM will be 4. So here we will multiply by 4 on all the sides. But here directly we got 2 here, because 2 are common. So multiply with the same number in the numerator, what is given there in the denominator. So it will be 2 is to 1 is to 3. So your answer will be option number C. Now the next question. A, B and C invest their capital in a business. If the ratio of their period of investment are 2:3:4 and their profits are in the ratio 4:9:8, find the ratio in which the investment are made. We have done one question where you have to calculate time period. We have done two questions where we have to calculate the profit ratio, where the time and the investment ratio are given. And we are doing this question where we have to calculate what is investment ratio if the profit and the time period are given. So IA is the investment of A, IB is the investment of B, and IC is the investment of C. Now IA is equal to what? PA upon TA. IB is equal to what? Profit of B upon time period of B, and IC is equal to what? So profit upon C upon time period of C. Now what is profit of A? So profit 4:9:8. Profit of A is 4, profit of B is 9, and profit of C is 8. Now what is the ratio of the, if the ratio of their period, so what is the time period of A? It's 2, it's 3, and it's 4. So cancel it. It is 2:3:2, 2:3:2. So option number B is the correct option. 3 friends, A, B, and C started a business by investing a sum of money in the ratio 5:7:6. After 6 months, C withdraw half of his capital. If the sum invested by A is 40,000 out of a total annual profit of 33,000, C's share will be, okay. So what is the amount invested by A, B and C in the ratio? 5:7:6. A, B, C. 5:7:6. But after 6 months, C withdraw half of his capital. So this 6, let's say it was 5 rupees, it was 7 rupees and it was 6 rupees. So this 6 rupees was there in the business for 6 months and now half was withdrawn. So half of 6 was withdrawn, that is 3 was withdrawn. So now the remaining portion will be 3. 3 rupees will be there and it will be there in the business for 6 months. And for B, it was there in the business for 12 months and for A, it was also there in the business for 12 months. Now it is 5 into 12 is to 7 is to into 12 is to 9 into 6. So if I cancel here 6, 2, 2, that is 15 is to 14 is to 9. So 49, sorry, it's 10. 14 and 9 is 23 and 10, 33. So the total profit is 33. Now the total profit is given, that is equivalent to 33,000. So it's 1,000 times. So C share will be 9 into 1,000, 9,000. Now you must be wondering, the option is C, that is 9,000. Now you must be wondering that what was the use of this 40,000? There was no use of this 40,000. They have given you just to confuse you, but don't get confused. Once you know that, once you have calculated the profit ratio, your work is done. And profit ratio, you know how to calculate it. Time period into investment. The next question, this is a very beautiful question. A and B invested in the ratio 3:2 in a business. If 5% of the total profit goes to charity and A's share is 855, find the total profit. So out of the total profit, let's say the total profit is 100%. So out of this total profit, 5% goes to the charity, that is 5% goes to the charity. So 95% is there. So this 95% will be distributed in the ratio 3:2 because here the time period is same. So profit of A is to profit of B will be how much? 3:2. Okay. And now here it is given that A's share is 855. So A got 855. So what will be the share of B? So this will go in how many times? 3, 2 times 25, 3, 8 and 5, 285 times. So this 2 will also get multiplied by 285. So it will be 570. Now add 855 and 570. 855 plus 570. This will be 1425. 1425. Now this is the profit which was distributed among A and B. This is not the total profit because total profit was 100% and out of these only 95% was divided between A and B. 5% went to the charity. So this is 95%. Now we know that 95% is equivalent to 1425. So what is 100%? So 1425 upon 95 into 100. Cancel it for 19 times. It will be 19 into 20. So 19 how many times? 19 7 times and 5 times. So 75 into 20 is how much? 1500. Now the total profit was 1500. If someone is not getting this question, again I will explain you. Let's say the total profit was 100%, but this 100% was not divided in the ratio 3:2. Only 95% was divided because 5% went to the charity. So if you know that how much amount A got out of the profit, you know that 855. So from here you can calculate that how much amount B got. Now here from add both the profit of A and profit of B, you will get the total profit which was divided between A and B. Now this profit was divided, and which profit was divided? So 95% of the total profit was divided. So total profit was 100%, only 95% was divided. So 95% is equivalent to 1425. So what is 100%? 100% is 1500. I hope this question got clear to you. Question number 9. A puts rupees 600 more in a business than B, but B has invested his capital for 5 months while A has invested his for 4 months. Okay, so here is A, here is B. A puts rupees 600 more in a business. Let's say the amount invested by B was X, so amount invested by A was X plus 600, 600 more. Now B has invested his capital for 5 months, so X into 5, while A has invested his for 4 months, so X plus 600 into 4. This is the ratio of their profit. If the share of A is 48 more than that of B out of the total profit, here the total profit is given 528, and it is given that A got 48 more than B. Okay, so how much A got we can calculate. So just remove 48 from 528, 528. So it will be 480. Now divide by 2. So it will be 240 and 240. And now what? 48 you have removed. So add 48 over here. So it is 288 and it is 240. Now you can see that A has got 48 more than B. So the best way to find this, that what amount is more, just remove from the total amount and divide the rest amount equally. So here we remove the so here we removed the more amount, that was 48. Now we got 480. Now we divided the 480 in the ratio 240 is to 240. Okay. Now add 48, whatever was removed from here. Now it is 288. So 288 is the amount which A got and 240 is the amount which B got. So the profit of A is 288 and the profit of B is 240. Now this is in which ratio? So 288 is to 240. Cancel it in 4 times. 472 and 460. Now 12, 6 and 5. So it is 6 is to 5. So the profit is in the ratio 6 is to 5. Now 4x plus 2400 upon 5x is equivalent to 6 by 5. Now solve for x. 20x plus 12,000 equals 30x. So 10x equals 12,000. So x is equal to 1200. Now you will say that x is equal to 1200. 1200 is not there in the option. So you will tick option E as the answer. But E is not the correct answer, because here find the capital contributed by A. So you have to find what is the amount contributed by A. So A has contributed 600 more than this B, because you have supposed that the amount invested by B was X and the value of X is 1200. So what is the amount invested by A? X plus 600, that is 1200 plus 600, 1800. So 1800 is the correct answer. D. Okay. The next question. A and B invest rupees 3000 and 4000 in a business. A receives rupees 10 per month out of the profit as a remuneration for running the business, and the rest of the profit is divided in the proportion to the investment. If in a year A totally receives rupees 390, what does B receive? So here it is given that A is receiving rupees 10 per month as remuneration. So for 12 months he will get 120 as remuneration. And here it is given that A totally receives 390. And in this 120 is also included which he got as a remuneration. So the remaining amount will be 390 minus 120, that is 270. Okay. So here is A and here is B. Now A and B invested rupees 3000 and 4000 in a business, and the time period is also the same. So profit will be divided in the ratio 3 is to 4. 3000 is to 4000, the profit will come as 3 is to 4. Now this is the ratio in which the profit is divided. And by this ratio, the amount which A got is 270, because A total got 390, but A was getting 10 as a remuneration, and the remaining amount he got as the ratio of their investment. So their his ratio of their investment is 3:4, and A got rupees 270, so it is 90 times. So B will also be 90 times, so B here will be 360. So what does B receive? So B received 360. So option number C is the correct option. Look, this is a very tricky question. If you have taken 390 directly, so you would have got 13 times, 130 times. So here 130 into 4, that is 520. So you will get to know that E is the correct answer, but no, just read the question again. Here rupees 10 per month of the total profit A was getting as a remuneration. So A total got 120 as a remuneration, and the total amount got what A received was 390. So you will subtract the remuneration part. So 270 was the amount which A got out of their investment in this ratio. What ratio? 3:4. So from here you calculated 360 is the amount which B received. Okay, we will proceed towards the next question. A, B and C started a business with their investment in the ratio 1:2:4. After 6 months, A invested the half amount more as before, and the B invested the same amount more as before, while C withdrew 1/4 of his investment. Find the ratio of their profit at the end of the year. All the question and single concept. Profit will be divided in the ratio of their investment. So here is A, here is B, here is C. They invested in the ratio 1:2:4. But these 1 to 4 was there for 6 months. So multiplied by 6, multiplied by 6, and multiplied by 6. After 6 months, A invested the half amount more. So what is half of 1? 1/2. So A has invested more. So it will be 3/2. 1 plus 1/2, that is 3/2 for 6 months. Suppose A invested 100 rupees. So for 6 months, and after 6 months, A invested half more of this. So half more will be 50. So this will be 100 plus 50, that is 150. So that's why I have written here 1 plus 1/2, that is 3/2 here. Now for B, B invested the same amount more as before. So what was the amount invested by B? 2. So he invested 2 more. So it will be 4. 4 into 6. And for C, C withdrew 1/4 of his invested. So what the amount invested by C? 4. Now withdraw 1/4 of C. That is 1. 1 was withdrew. So how much is the remaining? 3. 3 is remaining. So it is also 6 into 6. Now see, 5/2 cancel 6 from all the sides here. Now it is 5/2 is to 8 is to 12. No, 5/2 is to, no, it is not 8, no, it is 6. 5/2, 4 plus 2, this is 6. 5/2 is to 6 is to 12. Now you have to convert it into whole number. So multiply 2, here also 2, here also 2. This is 7. What we are doing here? This is 7. 5 is to 6 is to 7. Now 2 got cancelled. So here 5 is to 12 is to 14. So option number C is the correct option. Here what we have done, A, B, C. Now A has invested 1, B invested 2, and C invested 4 for 6 months. So into 6 into 6 into 6. Now after 6 months, A invested more. What more? So half of the amount more as earlier. So half of the amount more. So what was half of the amount? So 1/2, and it was invested more as the earlier. So total amount became 3/2. For B, he invested the same amount more as before. So what was the amount earlier invested by B? 2. So 2 plus 2, that is 4. 4 into 6. And for C, withdrew 1/4 of his investment. So 1/4 of 4 is 1. So 1 was withdrawn. So what was remaining? 3. So 3 into 6. Now 1 into 6 plus 3/2 into 6, like this. So 1 plus 3 by 2, 6 got cancelled. So 1 plus 3 by 2, 5 by 2, 2 plus 4, 6, 4 plus 3, 7. Now this will come in fraction. So we will multiply 2 here. So we have to multiply 2 here also and 2 here also. So it came out to a 5 is to 12 is to 14. So answer is C. I hope that I have answered all your question correctly and you have enjoyed this session. Thank you. In the next class, we will start the next topic. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.